I welcome in members of my soul family and other earth angels so we can increase the vibration in the 3D together. So first, I always want to protect this space and all those who are in it. Thank you for Archangel Michael for being here to guide us and protect us on our paths. Thank you, Archangel Gabriel, for your wisdom and strength. Thank you, Archangel Raphael, for your healing body, heart, mind, and soul for anyone who comes across this channel. Thank you, Archangel Uriel, for my intuition, your guidance, joy, laughter in our lives. Thank you, thank you. Thank you to the Holy Spirit inside of me that I can get these messages from the divine. Thank you to Jesus for partnership on the path and showing us the way. And of course, thank you to the Most High, the order of everything, for us to be here today and speak and share energy, regardless of time or space, and this 5D energy. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm so excited to see who comes in today and what messages that we kind of explore and look at and see what's going on. And one thing that I recently thought of is the idea of sometimes people are in your life for you to learn lessons from, and that doesn't mean like bad. Maybe it just uncovers another way for you to be, or a perspective for thinking about things, and that's okay. And I always need to be okay with letting people flow in and out of my life based on their purpose in my path. Yeah, it's been quite a while since I've done a live. Today's like the first day I really wanted to. There's been a few days previously I've been like nudged to and I didn't, and so that was like, disappointing for me and, for you all, because we didn't have this space to share together. Although if you really needed that 5D energy fix, I do have like lots of videos on my channel. Anyway, yeah, so that's what we're doing here today. We are welcoming those who stumble onto this space, knowing that there's a reason why you're here. And my intention is always to connect with my soul family and other earth angels. Hi, I'm gonna put my glasses on. Please tell me I brought them. Yes, I did. Good job, past self. Yes, now I can see. Hey, everybody, bucket list fishing. How are you doing? Masked killer. that's a real edge name. It matches with your icon, so that's great. Thanks for the likes. Yeah, we're just here sharing some space and energy. It's really cold out, so I'm in my car instead of like at the park or whatever, but I'm happy that winter is finally coming along, so that's great. I live in the New York City metro area, so this is the time of year when, we got our first snowflakes today, which was awesome. I love that. To me, that's always like a miracle, that and rain, just the fact that these things that are required for life fall out of the sky. That's a miracle. It is. It totally is. So I'm really interested in what you guys are stopping by and going through. Hi, Marissa. That's such a really nice name, Marissa. That's awesome. Hi. The weather's killing you right now? Is it like, what's killing you about it? What don't you like about it? From Tennessee? Nice. Oh, okay, so you're from Tennessee. You need serious prayers. All right. Listen, whoever's in here right now, we're gonna pray for Marissa, and this is how I pray. Thank you, God, for Marissa's joy and love in her life. Thank you for keeping her safe. Thank you for her protection. Thank you for your guidance of Marissa. Thank you that she knows that all the beautiful energy is available to her for her path and purpose. Thank you that she's here and she's asking for help. It's cold. Yeah, we hit freezing today. Oh, you're having your wisdom teeth removed on Friday? All right. Yes. Like, good prayers, awesome. Health, awesome. Please, if you can, get the anesthesia so you'll be totally asleep. That's from like my personal past experience, and then also my oldest son just went through that as well before he left for college. So yeah, it's a time to do it. You'll be fine. It's good it's a Friday, so you have like all week to recover. Nintendo natives, that's hilarious that dough is spelled like that. That's so funny. I like that name. You already planned on it? Nice. Good. Because someone at my work just went and did it, and they were like, oh, the guy said it would be fine, and then he was like, it was awful, because you're like seeing them do everything to try and get like the teeth out. It's not great. But you'll survive. You'll make it. You'll do it. This is something that I've learned with a lot of like health issues over time and seeing like doctors and specialists and stuff, is that, hi Alexis, that it might be new to me or something I've never done before, but they literally do it tens or hundreds of times each day. And so that always helps me have a little more confidence that everything will be okay, because they do this all the time, even if I don't. Yorabel Perez. Yorabel? Nice. Thanks for joining. Glad you're here. That's so awesome. I love finding out where everybody's coming from. The purpose of this space is always to bring in my soul family and other earth angels, so I'm so happy to see so many of us here. That's awesome. And I'm just trying to find more space in my life to maintain this energetic vibration for all of us. Pennsylvania, nice. Did you get snow, Marissa? So we got New York City, we got Pennsylvania, we got Tennessee in the house. The furthest, you're on a 13-hour road trip to Pennsylvania. That's cool. 13 hours, are you doing that in one go? That's a little rough. So, bucket fishing, you're in Tennessee and you're taking a road trip to Pennsylvania. Do you know Marissa? Are you guys in here as a couple? Snowing right now. Nice. Yeah, it's just nice to see the first snow, especially for us. Oh, good. So you didn't drive the whole way. And that's awesome. You have like a navigator and friend with you on a trip like that is nice. That's nice. My brother lives in Southern Illinois, and sometimes I travel to see him. I think I've driven a couple of times, and it's like 16 hours, so we usually break in Ohio, something like that. Hey! Gura. I can't even do this. I'm so bad. Say your name, please. I'm trying. Gray Attila. Yes, sorry. I'm like, I put my glasses on too. Lord. There's some things that make you feel your age and a lot of things that you don't. Like, I know I am I'm so very grateful. Thank you, God, for my just vibrance and energy and like youthful spirit, I guess. Some people don't like my enthusiasm. And usually those are people who aren't too enthusiastic about anything. You're a Turkish guy? That's awesome. I love it. So I'm in New York City. We got someone from Pennsylvania, someone from Tennessee, someone from Turkey. That's awesome. I've run into some people from India and Pakistan on here too before. And there was one person, yeah, they were from India too, and we know like there's a huge population of people there, so a lot of the videos that they watch are just from their own like country as well, because the time difference is so like vast too. It's almost like their night, we're day, and vice versa. Hey, Daylisa Martinez. I love that. I look 31, 32. Very sweet, very sweet. I love that. Thanks for guessing, because that's usually always my first question. When people ask how old I am, I'm like, take a guess. So 31, 32, that's nice. I appreciate that. Thank you. I am 47, about to be 48 in February. Yeah, and so the guy in India that I was talking with, who was on the channel, he said that it was like the first person he had ever seen a live stream video who was not also Indian. So I gave him like a little tour of my apartment so he could see, like, you know, how we living over here and how it's different for them. I always love, it's like sharing best practices across culture, right? Like your favorite foods, things you do for fun, all those kind of things are like sharing like what you love about where you live. And I love that. Daylisa, what's happening here? So my intention in this space is always to call in my soul family and other earth angels. This space is highly protected for us to share high vibrational energy and basically like boost each other up, because when we hit here, we're already like in the 5D, and the key at this point is to just maintain it. And that has been my purpose for a while. Like, I know my purpose is to be a way shower of like how things can be easy, how, you know, things can be fun, how like it's easy, but also it's simple, but it's tough, right? The simple stuff is doing the things that you get the intuition to do, doing the things that you know you need to do to care for yourself, and then all of those things work together to increase your vibration and your ability to hold that vibration longer, right? So my thing that I've been working on is kind of making peace with, or like killing my ego, which I still struggle with a bit, and the ego is like very hard to kill for me, and it kind of made things worse and kind of stuck in the way. So I was like, okay, instead of killing my ego, I will attempt to make peace with it, because it does serve a purpose. And I found that for myself, the ego purpose is to ensure that I'm taking care of my body that I'm inhabiting in a way that, you know, helps maintain the high vibe, right? So always like taking time to do the self-care, like relishing it. For me in the past, it was always just kind of like annoyance of things that I had to do that I didn't necessarily really want to do, or I just kind of like did it without thinking. But when you put intention into stuff, it's really powerful. Like, you could take a shower, or you could take a spiritual shower, right? You could take a bath, or you could take a spiritual bath. It depends on what you are creating that space for, that gives it, imbues it with the kind of magic of yourself, and you get out from it what you put in, right? So yeah, that's kind of it. So I'm attempting now, like with my self-care and stuff, is to recognize that this is my soul caring for my body so that I can maintain the high vibration. Yeah, that's it. And every day, you know, is work, just like it is for everybody else. Some days are easier than others, and that's okay. And sometimes I am in the 3D and I end up learning something new, or serving a purpose of like seeing people, taking lessons, helping others. Like that's what I feel like the 3D calls me for. And so when I'm gone for a while and not doing lives, you know, I'm learning lessons. Yep. So yeah, just chilling here in the wintertime, winterish, hanging out, see what's up. You can ask me any kind of question you want. Also, just know, I don't know why, I do know why that I'm going to say this, which is this is a very protected space. Any kind of energy that is not high vibrational is not welcome here. And so either you can, scroll on to someplace else, or you can get booted out of the channel. I have no preference on how it happens. I prefer that it's you selecting it, because then that's you making a choice instead of the alternate thinking, which is sometimes that somebody did it to you, but the truth is you did it to yourself. Yeah. What other things am I like working on? So, I don't know, maybe we'll just be quiet for a minute. Because I feel it and I don't know why it's here, but I know how to get rid of it. I have a little selenite wand. I always travel with selenite, black tourmaline, and some obsidian, quartz, smoky quartz. All these things that are good for energetic cleansing. To keep it all good, all gravy here. And then we do ourselves too. Yeah. Always for me around the head, because it's like crown chakra. I will get some people like just over enthusiastically trying to like latch onto my energy. And so, yeah, that's that. Yes. So in addition to like killing my ego, other things I am working on is always and forever patience. What else? Maintaining high vibes, which is like, you'd think it would be easy, but maybe you know that it's not easy, because it's not something that happens. It's something that you choose, right? You choose to be happy, you choose to be compassionate, you choose to be empathetic, just like you choose to not care about anybody else, to be callous, to be selfish. Like all of these things are a choice. And while I am an earth angel, and I know that, and it was not a title I gave myself, but kind of I've earned over time, is that even though I am an earth angel, I'm also like partially in the 3D. I inhabit a physical body, even though there's so much more of each of us outside ourselves than just our physical body. But yeah, the goal is to always be in 5D, and I've had some pretty good runs of like months of time. But then also forgiveness of yourself for when you fall short, because that serves a purpose too. And sometimes that purpose is just getting up and dusting yourself off and continuing, right? A lesson in resilience. I can't say always, because the last live I did, I kept private because I kind of shared too much, which is something that I find challenging too, because I like talking and I like sharing about myself, but I don't always consider how other people will use that information. So that one's not gonna come back, but all the other lives I do are like public and available. Yeah. I don't know what else you want me to say. We prayed for Marissa today. She's gonna get her wisdom teeth out. It's gonna go great. That's just a given. And so, yeah, I'm just so happy to have this quiet space now in the middle of the day that we could meet and connect here. And that's really, I'm so very grateful for that. It's a miracle too. Like, there's so much that we don't even know. We don't even know we don't know about how things work together, what this world is really made up of, what the actual rules are, and how it works. And then, of course, the space is just for like upliftment of people who need, right, a little boost, little gassing up. Let's go here, guys. We are all beautiful and fantastic, and there's a reason why we're here. And I'm so grateful that you're here with me today. And yeah, and answering questions, talking about high vibrational things, helping people start on their path and purpose. Thankfully, well, I mean, I don't want to say thankfully, but Archangel, my Metatron, is not here today, even though I just referenced them. And the reason why I say that is because that is a very, very high energy. Like, just saying the names got my scalp tingling. Is sometimes they're here and their purpose very much is to start people on their spiritual path. So sometimes they show up, and then I have to let everybody know that, like, listen, even if you come in here and you're just making fun of me or scrolling past or you think it's trash, it doesn't matter. You are here for even just a fraction of a second. That is the amount of time that is necessary, because each moment is actually, could be stretched out however long. Anyway, it starts you on your path. And so whether or not you understand why you're here today, there is a reason. And, you choose what you do with what's shown to you. Yep. And I would say for like a lot of things, right? If I don't know what to do or I'm not sure, one, I gut check. Is this something that I want to do? Yes or no? And the next question is it something I need to do? Because it could be something I don't want to do, but it's still something that you need to do. So there's that whole kind of thing to try to get out of my own way. Yeah. I do a lot of work. A lot of my work I do is mental meditation, mindfulness, and just gratitude and gratefulness. Like, I'm so grateful I have a little bit of a commute. It's like a few miles. And in that time of transition in the car, I always, as I'm driving, I'm just so grateful for everyone that I see that, A, they are safe and they're around me, right? People aren't like crashing into each other, things like that. Everybody's being safe. I'm always so grateful for that. And then the people that I see that it just now allows me to realize how they are so fundamental to the, like, to our society, right? Think about like bus drivers, people who help kids cross the street, firemen, what else? People who like make food, or even people who are just working, right? They showed up so that you could get what you need from them. Like, that's awesome. That's awesome. And I think we don't acknowledge enough how much every person is doing their very best and putting their all into their work. And how do I know this is true? I realized this riding an elevator, right? I was like, oh wow, if the people who made the elevator, the people who installed the elevator, the people who maintain the elevator, if they're not, present and doing their best work, good work, then it's not a good idea to get in the elevator. And also, it's like some way to acknowledge all of the human effort, understanding, and physical things required to like create and maintain an elevator, right? It's just, this is true for like everything. You could say it about cars, you could say it about trains. Basically anything that people make is people doing a really great job at doing their job well. And I'm just so grateful for that. I'm so grateful for that. And it's amazing. It's like I can't even comprehend the amount of people who are responsible for things going right in my life on a regular basis, right? So we talked about elevators, we talked about cars. You could be thinking stoplights, bus drivers. I mean, just thinking about having one item of food, right? Like, say I have, because I do, granola bars, right? We could talk for a few more minutes, and that's like all the time I've got, about how many people went into me getting this, right? Like, I'm guessing it's over 20, right? So we start at the very beginning, like, who plants the field, who harvests the things that are included here. Then you've got like, before this was even made, there was design. There's like food scientists who determine like what kind of tastes best, and they do studies to find out what's liked or not. Then you have the whole engineering group who determines how this is going to be produced in the factory. How, think of all the people who drove all of the ingredients to the factory, beyond just like building it, those who drove, and then those who created the trucks that are shipping the materials. Then, I mean, we could just go on and on and on to this, like, looking deeper and deeper into the fractal of how things actually happen in our society, and how many people are part of the process for something as simple as a granola bar, right? Like, we didn't even get into like who designed the package. There's like marketing people. Then you've got engineers who test the wrapper to ensure that moisture isn't getting in or out. So that's more science work. Like, it's not, what would I say it is? Material engineering. That's what that would be. And then you've got quality assurance people who usually like check in the factory, make sure everything's great. The granola bars aren't coming out salty or something like that. And then you have all the people who package them up. People who made this wrapper that they were able to brand and seal their things in. That's a whole nother organization who does that kind of work. What else? Then you got marketing for the labeling. Then you've got shipping, right? Then you pick it up at the supermarket. How many people have already touched this to get it to you? Like, it's unbelievable. And if you pick something like coffee, that's even wilder because it's grown in other places, and there's so much effort over there before it even gets like packaged, branded, distributed, and bought here in the US as well. So, yeah, I guess that's us wrapping it up. Just, I don't know, that's what I would just, if you want to see wonder and miracles in your life, that's the kind of thing to start thinking about, of like the massiveness of every single little thing that you have in specifically a capitalistic society, but also just society in general. There's always people who are there to help, to lift up, that are just like enjoying what they do so intensely that it is just you can see their passion in what they're doing. And so I'm just so grateful for all the people around me. I'm so grateful for you all for just stopping in. And yeah, just since we're here on the phone, just try to think about, how did it get here? How did you get it? Who were maybe the number of people involved You know, how much time, engineering, research, and study went into this miracle that we are using to communicate in 5D, because we don't have to be near each other. We don't have to be watching it at the same time. It's like mind expanding and heart expanding, because the truth is we cannot possibly understand the amount of people that are on the earth and all of the differences between us, and yet somehow we always come together to make something more magnificent than we could have made on our own, which is amazing. I'm so grateful for you all being here today. I'm not going to read any more chat, so I can take my glasses off and just say, I hope I see you all again really soon. And I can't wait to hear about all the positive changes in your life. Yeah, that's it. All right, so I'll see you all next time. I love you. This was great. Bye.